I don't think I did this right, y'all.
But
I don't know. I didn't get that thing on there, that Zoom thing that said that it was a general meeting. I ain't get that. I was
well,
other meeting. I don't know what happened. I- I'm here. We here. We here.
yeah, because it
Recorded.
was the
I don't
same
know.
information. I don't know. But it had Laurel Mayer who sent out the RSVP for the 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and I got that because Jackie helped me to set up this.
And it
I'm not
was
a
the
Zoom
same,
person.
and it was the same Zoom stuff. It was the same Zoom information.
It is the same Zoom information. It was the same, but when I logged in, it didn't have that meeting time. It had board meeting. It didn't have the general meeting. You know what I mean? Because it's two
Oh,
invitations. So
oh,
I don't know what
right.
happened. And I'm glad I can wash my hands of this because you know me, because I'm not a Zoom person. I
Yeah,
got clerk. We
yeah.
got clerks and administrative people to do this. So Jackie helped me out though. But I see people are coming in, so we okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
Good,
so
good.
people are coming in, so I'll put another recording out there, and so I'm getting people in, so it's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm here. I don't know what I did. This is the Zoom thing, but it wasn't like I planned it. But I guess it's okay. We all here. I don't know. Glad to see you, Sierra.
Hi, Mayor Robinson. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here tonight.
Okay, glad to see you. Hello.
Hey everybody,
Hi, how you doing, Jawan?
what's going on, Mayor?
Doing good, doing good.
I am glad. Please forgive me. I'm a little mobile.
Okay, you're here, and and it's good to be mobile, right?
No, it is. Look, my grandmother wants she bought this new bedroom headset, and anybody that knows me knows that I prefer everything pre-assembled. And I had to take a break so I can hop on real quick because she is really super excited about this headboard. So,
Okay. Hi, Mayor Can. Good to see you.
Good evening. How's everybody doing?
there go good trouble.
I try.
Mayor Wheatley.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Mayor Casey, I've spoken to Mayor Casey and Mayor Miller on that board meeting. Mayor Nimhart, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hey, Jacqueline.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. I think I did something wrong. Something didn't come up right or something when I logged in. So I don't know what happened, but we here.
What do you mean something didn't come up right?
It didn't come up with the general meeting. It came up with the board meeting.
Oh, that's because all of it was one meeting, it just was different times.
Because it just says board meeting 6 to 7. And then it didn't never come up. When I logged out and logged back in, it didn't come up that way.
No, it still should be open. It still should be open. You
Okay.
still have,
We all here. I mean, we
yeah,
here.
you still have the same time because we didn't send out two different links. We send out one link different times.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay.
So the people who were not bored should not have been on before 7 o'clock because they didn't get that notice to come on at 6.
Right.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, it worked. It worked. I mean,
It worked.
when I can wash my hands of this, I'm glad.
Yeah, the secretary, whoever y'all chose.
Right.
And hello,
Yeah.
everyone. But whoever the secretary is, this is their problem, Mary.
Yep.
Good evening. My camera is still acting up.
Hey, Mayor Gant.
Hello, everyone. It is 7:04, 7:03. Wait a couple of seconds, huh?
Okay.
Okay, we can go ahead and get this meeting started. I was trying to find my glasses.
Okay, let me find this record thing, whatever it is.
I think you already did the record thing. I see.
I'm doing the sharing that thing now. What am I doing now? I don't know how to do this stuff. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
Everything's good. I think you are. Did everyone hit the
It's recorded.
okay to record? Because I know I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
everyone did.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
You're all
I'm
good.
finished. I don't know nothing about this, y'all. So don't let me do this.
I think you've been doing pretty good. You've been doing it most meetings, correct?
Yeah. All right. Let's move forward.
Let's move forward, right?
Move forward.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to call this meeting to order. Tonight, it is Wednesday, January the 24th, and welcome to our Maryland Black Mayors Association meeting tonight. Right now, I just want to say, I should have let Mayor Robinson, she probably should have opened up, but I want to say congratulations to our new board, which is myself, Mayor Miller, Mayor Casanes, Mayor Robinson, former Mayor Calvin Washington, Mayor Dudrow, and Mayor Casey. So congratulations again, and congratulations, Mayor Robinson, for your leadership the past year. You set the tone, and you set a wonderful tone, and I thank you so very much. And we are looking forward to continuing what you just what you laid down last year. Greatly appreciate your service and all those who served.
Thank you. And to all
are-
those who served on the board previously, thank you so much.
Yes. I am moving my phone. All right. So tonight we had an executive meeting for the board, and we actually did our nominations as well as selected officers. And that would be myself as president, Mayor Miller, vice president. Congratulations. Former Mayor Calvin Washington is our treasurer. And then also Mayor Casañas is our secretary. So congratulations to you.
All right, thank you so much. Look forward
And
to serving.
superb. All right, any comments? Anybody can, all right, great. So right now, I just want to go over a few things. So TD Bank, the treasurer will do the name change at TD Bank. We'll do a visit to our TD Bank, and the former board members or card holders will meet at the bank to do that switch over by our next meeting in February.
Okay.
The objectives of our board going forward, we're looking to establish a legislative committee, and not necessarily a huge legislative committee where we're going to meet like PGCMA's legislative committee. We thank PGCMA and their legislative committee because we will, as Maryland Black mayors, support their agenda as well as MML, their priorities. What we're looking for with our legislative committee is someone or two people or maybe three that you could work in Annapolis. You could just enjoy going over bills that are going before our legislators that you might think that Maryland Black mayors should support, or that we need that information. A lot of times we don't have the information that, because of time constraints, all kinds of things, we're mayors, we know. But someone might have that ability and time to just go through, peruse through those bills and kind of pull some things out that might be important for us. We also talked about, and I will take whoever would like to volunteer for that to say, hey, I don't mind going to Annapolis. It may be that we want to testify for one of our legislators. So you might be that one, and please let me know if you'd like to be that one to look through the bills, look through any information, kind of keep us abreast of what's happening. And along that line, you can text me, email me, you can put it in the chat. That would be great. And Mayor Casañas, if you could just follow the chat and let me know if we need to acknowledge anyone that might have a question or anything. The next is one of the ideas from Mayor Miller was to kind of stand behind or connect with the Mayor's Alliance and Childhood Hunger. That's Mayor Dudrow and Mayor Miller. I think they both serve or are a part of the Mayor's Alliance on that. And so we thought that that was a wonderful idea. We can stand behind some of their priorities and see what else we can do. So if the two of you could bring us information as to what we could do, that would be great. And Mayor Goodall?
Yes, regarding your legislative committee,
Yes, ma'am.
for many years, Ivan Lanier has offered to share with the Maryland Black mayors things that were going on in Annapolis and keeping us abreast of things that may impact us or our municipalities. And he has offered once again, to be a liaison for us at no cost.
Oh,
And
that was my next question.
yes, at no cost. He's done it for years for us.
Oh, okay.
And so if the board feels that that is a good relationship to continue, I would recommend, since he's boots on the ground there every day, that we continue that relationship.
Do others know Ivan Lanier?
Well, he's sponsored many of our events. So if we don't know him, we should be knowing him.
Well, a lot of times we don't know our sponsors. We don't get the opportunity to really connect. That's what I meant. Does anyone know him, like have a relationship, or have they worked with him? Because I was going to say maybe he can. I think that's great. I think that's wonderful, especially if someone is down there already. But it might be great if he, one moment, sir, I'm sorry. It might be great if he could come to one of our meetings and we could just talk with him. He can let us know what he would do and so on. I think that would be fantastic. But I also think that it would be good for us to have one or two of the mayors to also kind of, search as well the bills or stand behind the bills and so on. So thank you, Ms. Goodall. If you could invite him, that would be great. Is that a head nod or no? Mayor?
I have no problems doing that. However, I think that that invitation should come from the Maryland Black Mayors.
Oh, superb. Yeah, just give me his info and we can definitely do that. That's perfect. Perfect. Mayor Porter?
No, I too have worked with Ivan Lanier, and it would be that would be a good office to and especially because he's willing to do it for no charge to work with us. So I agree.
Okay.
I have worked with him, so he's would be.
That's good. Okay. Thanks, Mayor Porter. Mayor Robinson?
Yes, I've known Ivan Lanier for a while. I think when Jackie was the executive director, our president, executive director or president, I met Ivan Lanier, and also former Mayor Washington. Former Mayor Washington has a great relationship with
him. Oh, okay.
Because he was at our Christmas party before that. So, and he's been a sponsor of a lot.
Oh, that was them. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So he is a supporter of the Maryland Black Mayors, and I think a great thing to have him on board, and maybe we can invite him to the next meeting. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, great. Mayor Casañas?
I can vouch for Mr. Lanier as well. Him and his group are great. So would he be working with MBM as a lobbyist?
Liaison.
He doesn't work with us as a lobbyist. He works with us and has worked with us for a number of years, is just sharing information with us as far as things that he sees that's going on that we as mayors need to be paying attention to. He's never charged us for anything that he's worked with us as the Maryland Black Mayors. Now, there are towns that work with him as lobbyists. But for us, he has never charged us and just gives us general information of what's going on. Sends us emails, says, this is something y'all need to watch. This is something that's going to affect you. This is some places that you guys maybe need to know that there's money available for your municipalities.
Very good. Okay. All right, thank you. Wonderful suggestion, wonderful idea. Thank you. Okay, so before we move any further, I'd like to, and I think Mayor Robinson, you'll have that information for roll call, do you? If not, I can just ask everyone to put their name and city in the chat.
Yes, please do that.
Okay, so if everyone, just for attendance purposes, if you could just put your name, I see Mayor Cross has placed her name in there. Just put your name in the chat so we can do the roll call. That'll be great. All right, as we move on, I'd like, so has everyone had the opportunity to review last month's minutes? Or do you have any questions? Were there any edits, concerns? If not, I'll accept a motion to approve our minutes from January.
These minutes are from November 20, because we didn't.
Oh, it
do
was 3, yes,
okay,
sorry.
for December. So these minutes are from November the 29th. It's a set of minutes, and December the 14th that I forward to you. So we have 2 sets of minutes that we just need to approve.
I thought I saw January too.
This
Oh,
is
couldn't have been. This is January. That's what I saw the date.
It's January. So yes, so it's just those 2, November and December.
November and December, yes.
And I like to move to accept the November and December minutes with any necessary corrections.
Second.
Thank you, Mayor
Mayor
Robinson.
Cross.
Thank you, Mayor Cross. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Wonderful. The next item is our treasurer's report, Mayor Can, and dues update. Oh, I'm
You're in the
sorry.
wrong, you're in the wrong venue.
Wrong meeting. And I said, oh, real quick.
Mayor, and
Mayor
look,
Can-
Mayor Can looked shocked. Mayor Can said, what?
Oh, like another
No.
one?
I think that's the perfect person to give that report.
He's one of the ones that said, no, I have enough on my plate.
I think you've made an excellent treasurer report,
He
Mayor.
sure did. He did, just as you did. Yeah.
I don't
did.
have the updated report because there's some discrepancies I need to source. I can give you the final balance for our account right now, which is $15,796.85. I do have payments from our newest mayors from Laurel. There is something that I have to clear up with Rockville and how they make a payment, but they have tried to make their payment. And then we have a new treasurer that will be coming in for next month, which I'm very excited about.
Thank you so much, Mayor Casey. Any questions with what was stated? If not, I will accept a motion to approve our treasurer's not official report, but report as stated.
So move, Mayor Robinson.
Second.
That was Mayor Casey. All right. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? All righty. So let's move on. All right, we have Mr. Juwan Blocker, our family member here.
Hey, thank you. How's everybody
Hello.
doing? How's everybody doing?
We're good, good.
Look, first and foremost, congratulations, Madam President. Congratulations to the new
Thank you,
board.
sir.
And congratulations to all that you all are going to continue to accomplish moving forward. I'm back with you all with Beth. Beth, are you on?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, awesome. You all, so for those that don't know, and I'm gonna pass it over to Beth just to level set things. We spoke with you all a couple months back about a federal piece of legislation, specifically HR 2407 in the House, but has been championed for a couple of years by Senator Ben Cardin. And essentially the bill, it's a very long title, but the Multi-Cancer Early Detection Screening Coverage Act, the Medicare Multi-Cancer Early Detection Screening Coverage Act, is a bill in Congress that, if passed, would allow Medicare recipients to have access preventative screening tests that can detect well over 50 different types of cancers before symptoms onset. But in order for this to pass, we had to bring it before Congress. And so in the past, Mayor Robinson wrote and signed on to an op-ed that was published in the Baltimore Sun that basically celebrated and thanked Senator Cardin for his legacy as a senator, but then also for being a champion for early cancer detection in general, as a part of his legacy in Congress. And right now we are hitting a very critical deadline coming up in March. And right now we only have 5 out of the 10 members of our delegation that have co-sponsored the bill. And so we are concerned that if we don't sort of increase our efforts and sort of continue to reach out to important organizations like you all to get letters into members of Congress and even phone calls or whatever else you all are willing or interested in doing, then we're not sure, if this bill will pass this session. And, to be quite frankly honest with you, we're trying to get it passed while we still have Senator Cardin. Again, you all have played a pivotal role in helping us get the ball rolling. So we don't take that for granted, but we wanted to come back again to provide you all with that quick update and to, ask if you all are interested or willing or, have sort of other influencers that we could sort of educate on the issue and, get them some letters. We can draft some letters and put it in front of you all that they could sign or even call it into your members of Congress and saying, hey, we have to pass and support this bill. That would help us out a long way. I'm going to stop talking and pass it over to Beth, just in case I missed something.
No, that was great, Jawan. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry, I just walked in my doors to my house because I was picking up my daughter from gymnastics. So, but I think you nailed it on the head, Jawan, because, there are the funding problem that we have is that because of the way Congress works and it's a total mess, we all know that, but they pass these year-end continuing resolutions and huge year-end omnibus bills. And it's kind of been kicked down the road for several times now. And so the latest one, the deadlines for funding the federal government they're half the bills are supposed to be passed by March 1st, half of them March 8th, I think. And this is really our only chance until probably a lame duck session in November and December next year. Or this year. So this is really our only chance because an election year, there's very likely not going to be any major pieces of legislation get through Congress. And so, I think Mayor Robinson, you heard Senator Cardin say at our meeting in November at the Ullman Foundation, one of our other partners, that this is it. This is our chance. And so, we really need to put a push on as much as possible for this last kind of month as they're negotiating and debating and just to get something in the bill. Senator Cardin is somewhat concerned about how much it costs. And so even if we could get a pilot project going on with these early detection tests, I think it would be a huge win. I just heard a statistic the other day that every day 1,175 Medicare beneficiaries are diagnosed with late stage cancer every single day. So the urgency, not only from a funding perspective, is now because of the Congress, but just helping our fellow citizens and Americans that how important this is to get these tests out and into communities so they can be used. So we don't have over 1,000 diagnoses every day with late stage cancer, because if you detect cancer early, it can be cured.
Yes.
And so that's what we're trying to do with your help, and a huge, huge shout out to Mayor Robinson, because she has been a tremendous advocate and help for us on this. But anything you can do, if you have mayors across the country who you talk with, for them to call their congressmen, because it really has to be, we need our members of Congress to talk to the leadership, the leaders of each of their parties, the leaders of their committees, to make this a priority in these year-end bills. because that's the only way. It's kind of almost beyond our own folks. But they need to push those above them to really get it done. So any messages you can deliver to our own members of Congress, like Jawan said, only 5 of our members of Congress in Maryland are co-sponsors. It's Senator Cardin, Senator Van Hollen, Congressman Ruppersberger, Congressman Trone, and Congressman Ivey are all co-sponsors. So the other 5 are fair game. So anything you can do, and again, like I said, any friends, colleagues you have across the country who can help push that message up the chain as well, we would be greatly indebted to you for.
And for those that didn't get the one pager that was sent around during our initial phone call, if anybody needs a copy of that as well, I'll follow up with Mayor Robinson, or in this case, Mayor Gant, and make sure that you all have a copy of it, just so that you have it in front of you as well. But we would greatly appreciate that if we could have your support, or perhaps maybe even like even if it's a letter coming, from MBM. I think that will go a long way. We're happy to draft anything that you all need, get it approved by you all, and sort of move forward for this important issue. And then while I have you all, because I know that you only meet once a month, I did want to flag one other quick issue for you all. This session, similar to last session, I'm representing No Kid Hungry and Share Our Strength. And you all might remember last year, through the Appropriations Committee, we increased funding $4.5 million so that students living in schools where 40% or more students are on free and reduced lunch could essentially have breakfast after the bell in the classroom. We got that passed last session, so that impacted an additional 120 schools, several in Prince George's County. But this year we have a bill, and I'll send it out, but it's called the Maryland Meals for Achievement Flexibility Act of 2024. And essentially what we're finding is that all of the schools that are participating in the Maryland Meals for Achievement program, which provides that breakfast in the classroom, there are a lot of the elementary school students who are not participating in eating breakfast in the classroom because of stigma associated with other students looking at them, making a decision to sort of grab the breakfast in front of everybody else. And then there's also concerns that there's food waste, right? So like, under the current formula, by law, the school system is required to serve the breakfast up in the classroom. And so, you might have some students that are getting the breakfast, but if they touch one or two of the items, they can't return that item. And so if they don't eat it, it becomes waste. And so those are two of the major concerns that we're seeing, which is why we're going back this session and asking for an amendment to that bill so that elementary schools specifically are given the flexibility to offer a grab and go option, whereas kids will come to school and instead of having to get the breakfast directly in the classroom, they can grab and go and sort of pick what they want and what they don't want. So that's an important issue coming down the pike as well. But don't want to bombard you all with too much. Just want to flag both of those. And like I said, I'll follow up via email with all of the information that you all need, for both issues.
Thank you. Mayor Casanis? No, I needed you to acknowledge who needed to speak next. I wasn't sure whether it was
so sorry.
Mayor Goodall or Mayor Robinson.
So Mayor Goodall and then Mayor Robinson.
Mine's is sort of connected to Mayor Robinson. I really, for some reason, missed that this was a federal bill, although I am in strong support of it. And so Mayor Robinson, as being one of the members of AMA, I believe the only member of AMA, and myself being a founding member, Jawan and Mayor Tracy, I think that we need to send a letter to AMA because AMA is the national mayors.
Yep.
Then we can get a letter to Ms. Dickerson, who is the CEO of our the executive. She's the executive, whatever, chief executive officer for AMA. And we need to get a letter to her, to get a letter out to all of the African-American Black mayors.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
To get their support. So I think that letter should come from our current president. And if she needs the connection, Mayor Robinson and myself can assist with that. But we need, if you need it right away, we need to do this right away, because AMA is the organization that can connect all of the Black mayors.
Oh, wonderful.
Nationwide.
Okay, no, we
That's
can.
good. Go ahead, Juwan.
No, Mayor, that was it. I mean, on my end, we're happy to draft something, put something in front of you all, and you all approve it, and then we sort of go from there.
Sounds good. Mayor Robinson, is that where you were?
I was going to mention AMA. How about the Maryland Mayors Association?
Have we, Beth? Have we hit the
Maryland Mayors Association?
I don't think we
need to hit them too, because they really need to hit them too, because they all around. So I'm saying is the Maryland, they Eastern, Western, Maryland, and they all around. So we really need to hit the, and can I question you about, you said 5 out of 10? Did you say?
Yeah.
So who are the other ones that we're looking at?
Yeah, it would be Congressman Harris has not signed on yet. Congressman Sarbanes has not signed on yet. Congressman Hoyer, Congressman Mfume, and Congressman Raskin have not signed on yet.
So those letters can also go to them?
Sure. Yeah, if you'd like us to draft you something, we can.
Yes, I think that is, and just a question, it's the reasoning why is money, finance.
Yeah, so it's fine. It's money that would allow Medicare to pay for these tests for beneficiaries.
So the problem is the finance of this, and if you.
That's partially it, Mayor Robinson.
What is the other side? What is the other side? If we don't get the whole deal, can we get preliminary?
You know what? Yeah, what they could do is they could do a pilot project that would, say certain types of, if you meet certain criteria as a Medicare beneficiary, you would be eligible for these tests. They can break it down that way. Things like that would narrow the population of eligible seniors. That would be one way to kind of cut the cost down. The other thing besides the funding is it's just because a lot of members of Congress don't want to open up Medicare like this. Not so much, it's just like it kind of opens up a whole ball of wax for them, and they don't want to do that. They're not really into trying new things. But so that's another problem, is it just opens up a lot of other things, and because everybody wants to do something in Medicare, and so once you open it up to one thing, you're kind of opening it up to everything, and they aren't really willing to do that, especially on a omnibus spending bill like this. So those are kind of the two reasons.
Well, I would like to have the template to see for the other ones that haven't signed on yet, and maybe we can reach out as far as the Maryland Mayors Association, Mayor Gant, maybe.
Yes.
That have that support too.
Yep.
And
yes,
we have to
I agree.
We have to do it pretty swiftly.
Okay. I'm with it.
Yeah, we can draft everything for you, Mayor Gant, and send it over to you, and you can approve or disapprove whatever you'd like, change, and take it from there. But we can do the legwork for you. No problem.
That would be super. Greatly
Yeah.
appreciated. Thank you. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much,
May-
both of you.
Let me-
Yes, sir.
Let me ask,
Mhm.
I have a quick question for you, and perhaps you had mentioned the fact of us reaching across the country to our colleagues, the different, I guess, mayors or council, or other cases across the country. Perhaps I didn't hear it. I had to step away for a moment. But have you all, of course, you've reached out to organizations such as like the National League of Cities and things of that sort. That's been a part of what your purview and your reach, the National League of Cities.
We have not personally. We've been focused here on Maryland. That's kind of our task. But
Okay.
what we can do is we have colleagues in DC who are working on this as well from a national perspective. And so, well, I will certainly ask them and see if they've reached out to the National League of Cities as well, and see where we are. And we can let Mayor Gant know that what exactly they're doing from a national, federal standpoint from that group.
Okay, thank you.
Question? Anyone else? All right, if not, thank you again, Juwan, and thank you, Ms. Levine. Appreciate you being here and the information, and we will work together on this. This is good stuff. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank-
Be in touch soon.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
All right.
Have a good meeting.
Okay.
Thank you. The next item, I don't see her name. This Sierra Penn.
She's here.
She is? Okay. Oh, I see you. Oh, yeah. There you are. You've been here.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Penn. Hello, Miss East Coast USA.
Hear me?
Miss
Can you-
Black, East Coast USA.
Are you able to hear me? Sometimes my
Yep.
mic gives me problems on this computer. Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the board. I am here tonight to share. First, I'd like to share a video from Pageant Week, if that's okay. I don't know if I have accessibility to share my screen. Let me see.
Oh man, you give me this, and then what am I supposed to do? Now you give it to me. What am I supposed to do now, y'all?
I think
There you go. She
Oh,
got
you
it.
did.
there we go.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do nothing.
And I just like to share this because, as you know, I was here for a meeting in July. The time passes so quickly. It's almost July again this year. It's almost a year later. But I was here seeking support from the Maryland Black mayors for my participation in the Miss Black USA pageant. And I want to thank all of you for your support and your encouragement. It was a great pageant week, and I had a very successful reign. So I'd just like to share a snippet of that with you, if that's okay.
All right.
Great.
Let me see if I can make it bigger.
We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much. You should aim to be successful, but not too successful. Otherwise, you will threaten the man. We raise girls to see each other as competitors, not for jobs or for accomplishments, but for the attention of men. Feminist. A person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
That's it. 30 seconds. It packed.
Oh, wonderful. You
But
sing, you dance. Wow.
I just
You
wanted
model.
I don't know about all that. But I am grateful for the opportunity to represent my community, and I'm very humbled and honored that you trusted me to do that and that you supported me in doing so. During my reign, I raised $1,600 for a scholarship to sponsor a candidate in the DC Central Kitchen program. And so, in addition to you seeing me perform on the national stage, there was also some social impact work done in our community it. And that wouldn't have been possible without your contribution, without your support, and without you believing in me. So I just wanted to come on tonight to say thank you. Thank you, Mayor Robinson, for extending the invitation for me to be here. And congratulations again to the board. I know that you all will continue to do the wonderful work in our community that keeps us moving forward. So thank you for the path that you've blazed for other emerging leaders to follow behind you.
Well, thank you, and congratulations. Congratulations. Now, what will you, so what's next for you?
Plenty of sleep. So in addition to competing over the summer, I also just finished my Master of Divinity program at Howard. So I am sleeping. I can't get enough of sleep. I don't know what it is, but I'm resting as much as possible. So that's what's in the foreseeable future for me.
Wonderful. All right. Yes. Well, continue to do the good work and stay connected with us. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mayor Robinson.
I have something to say before she leaves. I don't want to before I say this. I was at church. You know, we've been talking, and you know, the Maryland Black Mayors has been so gracious to help her, and I really appreciate that. And we never met. We've had conversations electronically or something like that. But she was at my church last Sunday, and she texted me, and she was there, and she found me. And she had a great time at church, and she also had a colleague there. One of the ministers was in her class, Miss Strangelove, right? Miss Strange, Pastor Strangelove. So, and she got into, there's a lot of Howard University students there, so she got to meet some of them. So I was just so glad that she took the time to come to meet me. You know, some people just, you know, she took the time to do this, and I'm just so proud of her. And I just want her to keep in touch with the Maryland Black Mayors and anything that we can do. And not, I'm talking about the Maryland Black Mayors, but I'm also talking about individually, you know, as far as our towns and cities, to keep her in mind. And I'm sure after she gets her rest, maybe she'll volunteer and do some other things for us. You never can tell, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, just keep her lifted up in prayer. But I just want to say thank you so much, Ms. Penn, for being that elegant person and that elegant lady that you are. And we wish you continued success. And just thank you for come seeing me, you know, just to come see me. And that was just a great surprise. And I just enjoyed you. But we'll keep in touch.
Yes, ma'am, we most certainly will. That won't be your last time seeing me at your church, so don't be surprised. And please keep me in mind. However I can be of service, I would love to do so. So please keep me in mind.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you again. All right. The next item is our website. And I guess that would be you, Mayor Robinson, or is there an update?
I just wanted to say that since we have a new board, we have to change our website because the new board is on our website. So I have to be in touch with Kelly Girl. We have a contract with her, as you know, and I think she charged something like, don't quote me, $35 an hour to keep our website up to date. But definitely, number one, we need to put our new board there. There was some, I don't know, Mayor Casanas, you may have some pictures, I think that maybe need to be, we had some new pictures, like the pictures of the Christmas party and different affairs that we went to. We went to Alma's reception. So I'm saying different things that I think that we need to give to Kelly Girl and Mayor Casanas, if we could, you and I could work together to get that done through Kelly, our Guru Girl, to get that website updated.
Mayor Robinson, also in regards to, so I sent out I emailed everyone the link. So I created a folder on using Google Drive. So if anybody wants to upload any photos, please upload it to that album. So there's an album that's specific to the Maryland Black Mayors. So please, I'll add the link into the chat. But any photos that you have, please upload them to that album.
Thank you. And I think Mayor Casey had something in the chat.
Mayor Casey?
Yeah, I just was putting that there to get people's thoughts on having professional photos taken for the website. Mayor Cassanias is a professional, but just in case I wanted to get like official photos.
Like consistent. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Megan. But yes, I was thinking the same thing. So I feel, yeah, I was wondering if at one of our meetups we could ask or have someone come and take professional photos of all of us.
Madam President, Katrina here.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just driving, so both of my hands are on the wheel. I can't raise my hand. I believe that for those of us who are in Prince George's County, the county put together that municipal booklet that has like all of the mayors. So we have those images. I know that's not everyone, but we do have those images that are available to us.
Right.
That was all.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah, that's another idea. I do like that idea of the professional photos or photos that are consistent, meaning sort of the same background, same day kind of thing. Is that what you're talking about, Mayor Monica, Mayor Casey? Yeah, I think that would be good. We probably need to purchase a backdrop, MBM backdrop for our events. That way photos can be taken behind that backdrop. So I think that's a great idea. Yes, Mayor Miller?
Yeah, so I was wondering, since we do have the Maryland Association's meeting, Maryland Mayors Association meeting, are we all going to be there? Maybe we could figure out a photo op there.
Yep.
That's a thought.
That's a photo opportunity. Okay.
That was good.
All right, thank you. Thanks for that input. Also, talking about our website, I know that PGCMA is looking for a web builder, and I believe, who's the young lady that's doing this, Mayor Robinson?
Kelly, it's Guru Girl, G-U-R-U Gal, G-U-R-U Gal. Kelly and Kelly Leso, L-E-S-O. She's been doing our website for a long time. She's also done some other websites that we have referred her to. So she's really good. So yes, she is.
If you could give me her info, I could pass it along to what's her our secretary.
Kiana.
Yes, Kiana.
Taylor.
Yes,
Kiana. Yeah, that would be good because you were looking for that extra one proposal. So that would be great.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
All right, thank you.
Because one good thing is that a lot of the photos and information will overlap.
Yeah.
So I think that would be a great opportunity.
Yeah. All right, Mayor, you can bring that up as we go down our agenda. I just saw your message. Mayor Robinson.
You saw whose message?
Was that you?
I see.
Okay, I'll go back to it. Let me, I'm going to go down this. The bylaws committee. The update that I have is that in February, we will meet and continue to update the bylaws and work with Karen Cooper. And hopefully by our March meeting, we should have some good information for you concerning our bylaws with Karen Cooper. Mayor Slavin, he's our chair of our bylaws committee, and his mother died. And it has taken him a minute to get back in the flow. and we all can understand that. But we will, by March, we will have something before you, okay?
Thank you.
And the next item is our MBM Finance Committee that will be put together. That's not the word I wanted to say, but established, yes. And on that committee will serve our treasurer and maybe 2 others that would like to assist with the QuickBooks setup, our fundraising, and other items that we need to just support our treasurer in and MBM. So I know that Mayor Robinson will be on that committee. She has made that loud and clear to us all, our treasurer, and anyone else that would like to volunteer for that committee. All right, Ben, if no one else will, I just said that. I don't know how your name came out, Mayor Can, but that's fine for now. We will work with Mayor Robinson, and maybe Mayor Robinson, you could ask someone on your own if you'd like to assist with that committee, okay?
Well, I'd like to have Mayor Casey on this committee since she's had the previous experience with Commissioner Wheatley, but I think that, you know, since she has the rest of the books, all of this is all together since we've done the findings from Miss Ellis, who told us what we need to do to be in compliance. I would like to have Mayor Casey to help get started. Tomorrow I have a meeting with Professor Andrew Fellows.
Oh, yeah.
He's a mayor, okay.
Uh-huh.
So, but he has a capstone. He's done a capstone project for the town of North Brentwood. Okay, I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. See what else he could do for the Maryland Black Mayors, because he did a capstone project for us, and he's talking about another project, and so he has college students who work in that capacity to help build whatever we need as far as organizations are concerned. He for the town of North Brentwood, we had an emergency response database that we needed to fine tune so that we could add people and delete people and add information, and that's what they did for us. And they did it free of charge. Okay, so we have a meeting tomorrow. I'm bring it to him tomorrow to see if he could help the Maryland Black Mayors. And I'm so glad that former Mayor Washington has considered to be the treasurer and to get us started, because we need an electronic means of financial assessments like QuickBooks. We have to have a QuickBooks. So I'm going to be working hard on that. So I hope Mayor Casey will help me to move some of that forward.
Yes, we'll have to make that purchase of the QuickBooks program and get some training on that, but it's that's not too tough to do. So thank you. So if anybody else is interested, just let us know, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you for your subtle suggestion.
And the next item is our legislative committee that I mentioned earlier, that we'd like to establish, along with, hopefully after we invite Ivan Lanier in. Is there anyone that would like to volunteer for that committee? We want to encourage all who can and will, because we are all stretched. All who can and will, please, if you have a little bit of time, that's all we need, is just a little bit of your dedicated time to help build Maryland Black Mayors. So I'll move on from there. If you feel that you might want to or would like to suggest anyone, please send me an email, or Mayor Cassanias an email, Mayor Miller, any one of us, and we'll get that going for you, okay? Thank you. Maybe someone wasn't here tonight and you think it's a good idea for them. The next is, I'm going to turn that to Mayor Robinson. We'll have to start talking about our Maryland Black Mayor's reception, which was a total success in 2023. So we would like to continue that. And of course, along with that comes finances, fundraising, all of that. Again, I'm going to go ahead and turn that over to Mayor Robinson.
Okay, well, thank you. Last year we had a successful event, and I think everybody is ready to move forward with another one. I think they're expecting us to do a Maryland Black Mayor's event at the MML conference, which is June 23rd to June 26th. I would like to, I am going to reach out to the same people just to get the conversation started. Everything has went up, you know, food and everything like that. We need to know what we need and how much it may cost us. So, and maybe the same venue. If you have another venue, that would be fine. If you give it to me, then we can start somewhere. I just think we need to start now. I like to start early on planning any events. So, and then we also need sponsorships. So everybody has to look out for, you know, giving us sponsors and things. So I'm just looking forward to it. And I just want to start that conversation. So if anybody is willing to move forward with me and for this committee to start planning, I would appreciate it. But I will inquire.
Mayor, I will be willing to assist you with that committee. This is Mayor Porter.
Oh, thank you, Mayor Porter.
And this is Monique Ashton. I have a meeting, a reception I'm planning on that Monday, but
Okay.
I'm happy to help.
Your
I don't know
reception
what day.
on that Monday?
Yeah, I don't know what day you're planning.
Well, I'm glad to know what day you're planning. And if she's working on the committee, then she'll make sure it's not that Monday.
So
It won't
Monday,
clash.
right, Monday is your reception, the city of Rockville?
It's the Montgomery County chapter.
Okay,
dinner.
Montgomery County
Oh,
chapter.
yeah,
Okay.
you do it on Mondays. That's
Okay.
right.
Okay, just want to know. Thank you. Okay, all right. And I'll-
Absolutely.
Super. Okay. Any other comments on that? Any questions on that? And again, if you'd like to volunteer, just let us know. The next item would be, before we close, announcements. That's the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I know a few people may have gone to the recent U.S. Conference of Mayors and the AAMA ARMA reception. Mayor Robinson.
Yes,
And
we had a great time there. Mayor Ashton was there, Mayor Signor there. It was, and they attended the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I did not attend the U.S. Conference of Mayors, but they did attend the U.S. Conference of Mayors and also the ARMA reception too. Very much well attended. Mayor
did
Ashton,
anyone else?
Yeah,
more about it.
I wanted to share, I thought it was fantastic. The AMA event went very well, great turnout. We had all different size cities, great energy, lots of networking. The U.S. Conference of Mayors was also fantastic. I found it very useful. Normally when, I'm in Maryland, we have our crew, but it's really also nice to see what's going on across the country and sharing case studies and what worked and what didn't. We had an opportunity to meet with several White House officials and people who are working throughout, appointees throughout the federal government who are doing new programs. I will note, I'm trying to spread the word on this because we're all in budget season, but the Inflation Reduction Act has a direct pay mechanism now for nonprofits and local governments as ours, whereas if you do one of the 12 categories of sustainable environmental upgrades, whether you're doing EV or solar or heat pumps or different things to make your community more green, there's an opportunity to get a rebate for that. So a lot of people are trying to work that into any renovations that they're doing in their cities. And I think also it's a good thing to know for nonprofits, particularly if you have any affordable housing entities in your community that typically were not participating in some of the previous tax credit, because I know they don't pay taxes. And so they kind of felt shut out of some of those opportunities. So I just wanted to flag the Inflation Reduction Act direct pay, look into it. They're rolling it out, and it's going to be money that we can leverage. I think this is an incredible time for infrastructure funds and especially sustainability grants for us to be trying to get as much as we can from Maryland and our cities. So I wanted to note that. The other benefit of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, in addition to meeting other mayors and leaders, is there is a White House visit on the Friday. So we were able to go to the White House, meet with President Biden. Secretary Buttigieg was there, and then several other leaders like Tom Perez on Intergovernmental Affairs and Domestic Policy Advisor. And they had the lead on engagement for the White House as well.
That was a good update. Thank you.
That's great. I know.
Awesome.
I was glad.
That was really good. Thank you. All right. So
The
that
ARMA,
was, yeah. Mhm.
I'm gonna move it. The ARMA conference is April 24th to 27th. It is in Atlanta. I was kind of shocked. It was so expensive. The registration was so expensive. It's $1,100.
Mayor Miller said the same thing. I think that's
So
what she was saying.
expensive. We
It's
talked
expensive.
very much with ARMA representatives that night on how small towns and cities can afford this. You know what I mean? And that they need to do something, because once I went in, I was gonna go, but I haven't even got there yet. So I done spent $1,100, and the rooms were $300. I haven't got there. I haven't even got there. I haven't flew yet. So I couldn't afford to go. I can't afford to go. And we talked very much about myself and Jacqueline Goodall, because she was there too, talked very much to ARMA representatives about how our municipalities can afford to attend these conferences and what they may need to do, and especially new mayors too. Okay, because usually new mayors come in and their budget is already set, and that is not included. Okay, so and there should be something to help the new mayors to get to ARMA. So I just want to put that out there and think about that. And
Can I ask you guys a question about that? It looks like their annual dues maybe $5,000 a year. Does that sound right?
I asked that question too. 5,000 for your population. See, he told me that's what it was. I asked him. I called him.
Okay.
Mayor Ashton,
Yes.
that is one of the things that, as a founding member, I have been fighting for 10 years about. And I brought that back up to them, and I will be at the national conference, and myself and a couple of other mayors who are founding members are going to bring that very thing up to the board there at ARMA.
That would be helpful, because like we have like our annual travel budget is voted on by the Compensation Commission, and it would take up most of my budget, for example.
I will say that since you are a new mayor, and I would do this as quickly as possible, because I do know that they have 19 scholarships that are available for the new mayors. And I would suggest to you, I believe that you were one of the ones that did receive a welcome from them. And I would mention to them that you would like to get a scholarship.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good to know people.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So Mayor Gant.
Yes.
Okay. So I belong to the Mayor's Alliance to End Childhood Hunger. And
Oh,
that meeting was last Wednesday morning at the Alshare headquarters. And that was a really good meeting, and we really need to focus on getting more Maryland mayors a part of it. It's free. There's no membership fee or registration fee. It's just being committed to providing, just like Jawan Blocker talked about, meals for our elementary school students. And I really want us to champion that to help out with our students in the state of Maryland. Also, I attended the Mayor's Innovative Project, which started Friday afternoon and ended around 1 o'clock on Saturday. And Mayor Cross and Mayor Jordan attended. I think that was their second year. This was my first year. And the registration was very reasonable. And I felt that it was a great avenue for municipalities, because you heard from mayors and other administrators from all over the United States talking about projects, grant writing, things that they're implemented that works, and you get that firsthand information. You don't feel overwhelmed or feeling competitive with cities and towns that are larger than you. So I just felt that it was a great networking event. And also they do have assistance if you have questions on any projects that you want to initiate, and they provide the information. The incubator comes out of Wisconsin, but they have their annual meeting here in DC every year at this time. And then they have a summer conference. I think it's going to be in Nashville in August. But I really feel that right there made us feel that we could say what's on our mind, what was not working, and then we got advice or some suggestions. So I think that's another group that we should consider joining. But all in all, it was a good week, and I could not afford a U.S. Conference of Mayors. Sorry. But it was good.
Yeah, that might be an issue down the line. Mayor Nembhard, former Mayor Nembhard, I did miss your message, and I have you down now for the legislative committee. Thank you for volunteering. Somebody else was going to say something?
I was going to say, can you send that information to us all, Mayor Miller, about that organization, please?
Sure, I will. It won't be tonight, but it'll be first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And I just have a couple of more things with the are we moving forward, Mayor Gates?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
The Maryland Mayors Association Conference. It's February the 29th through March 1st. At Annapolis. You should have registered already, but I think registration closes when February 4th or something. I think I saw today. I hope that everyone will be there at the Maryland Mayors Association. And the MML conference, as we know, is June 23rd to June 26th. And I just have one more thing. I know many of you mayors have been involved before with the MEA grant, Building Change, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit that does energy assistance to members in your community. This grant has been out there for a long time. Retired Jim Flynn used to be in Bladensburg. He oversaw this project, and he's been overseeing it for a number of years. I have been a recipient of an energy grant. They've come in, they've given me a new boiler system in my home. They have also insulated my attic, insulated my crawl space. There are a lot of things that they do. I mean, a lot of people have benefited from it, and a lot more can benefit from it. And we need, all of our constituents need, it need to be a part of this. Okay, it's open to a lot of people, and the salary is pretty high, because if you're one person, you cannot make no more than $70,900. That's pretty high. Okay, and it goes up. Okay, so what they want from the Maryland Black mayors is a letter of support that will go to the Maryland Energy Administration. So I am asking that the Maryland Black mayors send a letter of support for this program.
Mayor, do you know, so it'll go to the Maryland Energy Program, the letter of support saying that this is a wonderful program?
Yes, that's what it would say. We say we are expressing, writing to express our support for the Building Change MEA program, Solar Energy Equity Grant Program, and the Department of Housing and Community Development Community Legacy Grant Program. And we strongly encourage you to fully fund the respective applications. We will support this effort by.
Oh, this is part of the grant application.
Right, yes,
Okay.
yes, for the grant application. So that's what we just need. We have a template to give that letter of support. So I'm asking the Maryland Black mayors if we can do that and have it signed by our president.
Okay. Any other questions concerning that? Sending a support letter. Flynn has been doing it for a very long time.
Very long time.
Mayors, the other thing is we do need to work at, as Mayor Robinson say, swiftly, because it is due tomorrow.
Any questions? Any other questions?
I
Concerns?
can get a DocuSign ready for you, Mayor Gant, tomorrow to sign it. I mean, I have the template that I can do that on letterhead and have you sign it and send it to him.
And
So
I also sent that to all of the mayors. So if you check your email from me, I sent it out to all of the mayors earlier this week.
So at this time, I'll accept a motion. Oh, Mayor Cassanias?
Sorry, I was gonna say that I'm a recipient too, Mayor Robinson, and I helped Mr. Flynn back in the day with translating some of those documents into Spanish. So he's a good guy. And I want to say thank you to Mayor Dodro for uploading some photos into that photo album. Thank you.
So quick. So Mayor Cassanias, I thought you were going to make a motion to send them a support letter with the grant application.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to make the motion or second the motion. Yes.
Is there a second?
I second Mayor Robinson.
All right. So if everyone could just unmute and I can call you individually to get your vote. Mayor Can?
I am 100% in favor of this vote.
Mayor Cassanias?
Aye.
Mayor Ashton?
Aye.
Mayor Cross?
Yes.
Mayor Miller?
Aye.
Chair Wheatley?
Aye.
Mayor Stewart?
Aye.
Mayor Dodro?
Aye.
All right, I vote aye. And Mayor Porter?
Aye.
Oh, Mayor Casey?
Aye.
Mayor Robinson? I missed the top row there.
Aye.
All right.
And you did Nimhart?
All right.
Nimhart?
No, Mayor Nimhart. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They vote only in a board meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, motion passes. We'll send the support letter. Thank you very much.
That's all I have.
All right. Any updates from anyone for their town? Any information you want to share with us very quickly before we adjourn?
Yes, I have one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
North Brentwood is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. We are having a dinner dance in June 8th, 2024. We're looking for sponsorships. We have tables. It is through Eventbrite. It is at Martin's Crosswinds from 7 to 11 p.m. We are just so proud to be 100 years in the corporation for this African-American town. So if you need tickets, let me know. And I really would like Maryland Black Mayors to have an ad in our souvenir booklet that will be coming out on that cost of that ad. But definitely, I would like to have Maryland Black Mayors included in our souvenir booklet. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, thank you. Thanks for that information. Mayor Cross.
Yes, so the second annual Creative Youth Arts Summit and Conference will happen at the Glen Arden Community Center on February the 3rd. As a reminder, this is the first Saturday in February of every year. This year's focus will be on entertainment as an alternative career choice, as we are looking towards what are the youth that are interested in building tomorrow's social media mongrels. What are they after? What do they want? What's holding them up? What's blocking them from the success? As we're trying to address what is absent or missing in our communities for this new age of very technologically savvy youth. So this program will be supported by Sports Insider. Mr. Bobby Zorro Hunter from the Harlem Globetrotters will be in the house, and we are looking forward to a fantastic opportunity for our children to learn from a 7-time Tally Award winner podcaster, script writing, screenwriting, playwriting. They will also be doing vision boarding, and then we will teach them about financial literacy, empowerment, and as always, PNC Bank will be in the place with mental health and wellness providers, as we are always looking for opportunities for self-identification of people who may need to just talk to someone. So if you don't have anything already scheduled, February 3rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., we're going to have an amazing time. And we will also have our American Legion out, as well as Mr. Anthony Wilson will bring his amendment rights and Let's Get Out to Vote campaign, as we are addressing our 18 to 24-year-olds to get them to the polls. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Mayor Dewdrow.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You might have wondered what it was that I put in the chat, and I will actually send that out again to the email listserv for anyone. But I am pleased to announce that New Carrollton was featured in Business View magazine. We did a 4 or 5 page spread and talked to a couple of different reporters who came and talked with us, and we got some really great photos in there. And we're just talking about innovation and moving forward and, working with people across the spectrum to try and, make things really great here. I'm really excited about how the article came out. So I do hope that you guys will get an opportunity to check it out. It was really wonderful to do.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty. Mayor Miller?
Yes, thank you. On February the 22nd, we are having our grand opening, and Mayor Ken, please raise your hand too, because you're a part of this. Employ Prince George's Satellite Center at our recreation department in the city of District Heights. And so you all will be receiving an invitation for this grand opening. And also we are going to be sending our grand opening for our senior center soon as we get that certificate of occupancy. But February 22nd, if you all can come out, please come out and support employ Prince George's, our lead person, Mayor Ben Can, and the fact that we're trying to bring these job opportunities and training for our people over in District Heights. So look for that to come out as an invitation. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, am I missing anyone else?
I was just wondering how many other municipalities are planning on it being participants with Employ Prince George's as a satellite office. New Carrollton, yay! New Carrollton's in too. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you all.
Yeah, yes.
And
Yeah.
I will interject. The goal is to have as many municipalities in the county that can participate. Some people, unfortunately, based upon space and other factors, would not necessarily be able to participate, but the goal is to have as many participants as possible, because again, it's for our community, and we have wonderful job centers, but everybody can't get to the job centers. So having a satellite location to assist in their career path and their overall resources and opportunities is just ideal.
Good.
I'm sorry. So Mayor Can, if you all could let us know our neighboring municipalities, we can definitely share the information with them so they can direct their residents over to us. Okay. Thank you.
We can have the conversation for sure.
Sure. Thank you.
All right, super.
I had one small thing. The Maryland Women's Business Center, I serve on the advisory board for them, and they provide technical assistance to businesses run by, they will take any gender, of course, they do not discriminate. They try to focus on BIPOC women, but I just wanted to flag that as a resource. They also have a program to help people start daycares. They have, in addition to that, so they do all kinds of businesses, but they have specialty programs on daycare and retail as well, in addition to marketing support, entrepreneurship training. We in Rockville started something called Shop Local, and it's an incubator program for BIPOC women businesses, and they will share a retail space, so it fills a vacancy, and they will share the time so that not one business has to, shoulder the staffing for, all 40 to 60 hours of whenever the stores are open. And they have entrepreneurship training in a cohort that lasts 6 months, and then they cycle out. This past weekend, we opened up another one in Howard County. I know that Maryland Women's Business Center is trying to work in Bowie, but I just wanted to share, if you all are interested in having one in your municipality, I can put you in touch. I'll put the link in the chat in case this is a resource that you would like to see in your community. But it's been really awesome, and helping women to eventually open their own e-commerce or storefronts as well.
Great. Thank you so much. Everybody's doing some good stuff. Congratulations on your work and serving on the committees and all this great stuff that you're doing in your community. Mayor Robinson and I both are celebrating our 100th year. So I know Edmonston is trying not to overlap with Brentwood, North Brentwood. So congratulations to everyone, and thank you so much for your attendance tonight. We have 14 mayors on, and so I appreciate that. And our membership committee is going to allow us to grow even more. Your time is precious to me, and I know it's precious to you. So we can.
One more thing.
Okay. There she goes.
Black History Month.
Yeah.
Black History Month is coming. Okay, so we would like to know the events. We would like to know
what you're doing.
Okay, what you're doing for Black History Month.
Yeah. Thanks for remembering that. That's good. So just shoot it over to us or Mayor Cassanias, and we can get that information out. Okay. All righty. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting. If there's
Motion.
nothing else for the good of the order.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you so much, Mayor Casey.
Second.
Mayor Can, thank you so much. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Have a good
Right.
evening.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, be safe,
Good
everyone.
night.
Everyone,
Be safe.
good night.
We'll talk soon.